you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sonia and this is a little space where I talk about luxury beauty, maybe a little bit of high-end beauty. I'm a beauty hobbyist. I like my makeup to be idiot proof, and today we're going to be looking at the new Westman Atelier skincare drops. I was very excited for this launch, but I do have a bit of a bone to pick with Westman Atelier about their customer service. So if you don't want to hear anything negative about the brand, you just want to see the review and the demo, please make sure to look at the timestamps below. I'll make sure to talk about the swatches. And I'm doing a side-by-side with the Vital Skin Foundation Stick. I have them on my face already. I have both in shade 3, but let's first talk a little bit about why this review took me so long to upload. Before I had my channel, I never bought Westman Atelier from their website. It was just way too expensive. Basically, if this was 70 euros, I probably would pay double the amount if I added shipping and also the taxes. I always wanted to wait until it was available at either Niche Beauty, which is a German retailer, or if you're Dutch, you can wait till it's available on the Skins website, or you could just wait until it's available at Cold Beauty or Net-a-Porter. But now that I have a channel, I do feel like I want to get these reviews out as soon as possible. I know that most of my subscribers do really like my Westman Atelier reviews, and I got this. I got this right when it came out. I paid for the most expensive expedite shipping. I paid for the taxes, and it got here yesterday. And I'm annoyed because it's already available at third-party retailers. It's available at Niche Beauty, so if after this demo you want to check this out, it is available already in Europe at Niche Beauty, so check that one out. But I was a little bit annoyed that it took so incredibly long because the shipping is so incredibly expensive. Now, of course, I know the shipping is going to be expensive. I know that I'm going to pay a hefty tax if I buy from the website. But where I have a bit of a bone to pick with Westman Atelier is every single time I talk to the customer service, I feel like I'm talking to a very polite, let me just put it there. They're always very polite, but it's like I'm talking to an incapable intern that like literally just got dropped off at the counter and had to pick up the phone for the first time or answer an email for the first time. It bothers me so much. Now, I don't want to swear on my channel too much. I know sometimes I drop a little swear word here and there, but when I pay this amount of money, so this retails for $68. When I pay that amount of money for a skincare or makeup item, I expect a little bit more when it comes to their customer service, but I always feel like they're a little incapable. This time around, I asked them, I'm sorry, but I paid for expedite shipping. Where is this foundation? Because I'm going on a holiday and I would love to review this before I'm going on a holiday. And they told me that it had arrived. I checked myself and they meant it had arrived at the warehouse in New Jersey. So I did want to try to explain to the girl that I'm sorry, but it hasn't arrived at my house. It arrived at a warehouse. And like I said, they're really polite, so you want to stay polite, but at the same time you're a little frustrated. Because it's the third time I had to contact Westman Atelier for an order or difficulty or a payment issue. And every single time I feel like I have to just fix the problem myself or just let it go. Customer service to me is really important. I do have a bachelor's degree in hospitality management, so I'm a bit of a snob, but it's also because we're paying luxury pricing and you want the customer service to be on point. When I'm paying something like $68 for a foundation, I want packaging to be on point, I want the product to work really well, and I want the customer service to wow me. 100%, I am definitely a little bit of a snob when it comes to luxury beauty items, and I was a bit of a snob with this one. So in the future, when it's not a website exclusive, like for example the Baby Cheeks blush in Mimi, I don't think I'll be buying from the website anymore. I feel like I'm gonna have a little bit more of a healthier relationship with Westman Atelier if I just buy from third-party retailers as much as I can. It also means that most of my reviews will be up a little bit later, but I'll still review the brand. In case you were wondering, service that I do like is, for example, Beautylish. I've had really great customer service with that, and also Makeup by Mario, also really great customer service. So I feel like if they can do it, I don't understand why Westman Atelier can't do it. Anyway, let's go on to the demo. So I read somewhere Gucci Westman is incredibly excited for these Vital skincare complexion drops, and she even made sure that the formulation was top-notch, maybe a little bit more expensive, but she really wanted to infuse skincare in this. So let's first look at the website and look at the description of these Vital skincare complexion drops. It should be the strength of a serum, a beauty of a skin tint, and light to medium coverage with a radiant finish. It's made with ginseng extract, which should brighten and revitalize and soothe. Pomegranate extract, which neutralizes free radicals and support healthy looking skin. Sunflower and almond oil, something that she really wanted in this formulation. Tsubaki oil, which should firm, hydrate, and retexturize the skin. There's also ginger root complex, which calms and soothes instantly and over time. It's dermatologist tested and non-comedogenic. I'm sorry. Best for dry, normal, and combination skin types. So when I read that, I was kind of like, okay, it has a radiance to it, and it's best for dry and combination skin types to normal, and I unfortunately am combination to oily skin type. So I definitely debated in getting this because I don't feel like this product is made for me. At the same time, I was like, ooh, I really want to get it. It retails for $68, so that's quite pricey. I'll put the prices of pounds and euros down below, and it has a 12-month shelf life. It's made in Italy, and I'll put the ingredient list somewhere here so you can see what the ingredients are that are inside. I don't purchase my makeup in terms of what the skincare benefits are, but I do like that brands try to infuse skincare into their items. I got the shade 3. I figure shade 3 is closest to my neck shade, and Atelier 3 is described as a light medium with golden undertones. This looked larger to me than it actually is when it arrived. First of all, it arrived in a huge box, and this was just floating around in it. Like, all the packaging was already like off of it. I was not happy about that. The box was literally like a 12 by 12 centimeters box. But if you want to see how large this is about the size of one of their blushes or their contour sticks. It's about the same size. This is much thinner. It's quite normal to have 30 milliliters, but I was a little bit taken aback by how small this is. Also, when you use this, you have to shake it before you can actually use it. I do like that she kind of deviated from her regular cylinder type of packaging and the circles. Although I love the circles, I love Westman Atelier packaging overall. I was definitely interested to see where she was going with this one. I hear this is also, I think, recycled plastic, but this is plastic, but it does feel luxe, and it's pretty tough to open. So I really like that because it's such a liquidy format, and I was afraid that maybe it, I don't know, would run everywhere in my collection. Now, I did do some swatches already for you guys, but I want to show you guys again what this looks like swatched. It's so lightweight, and it does have a radiance to it, which you can see right away. So I was a little bit scared about that. Also, I just wanted to mention that with the packaging in the lid, there is the logo. So she did hide the logo somewhere. I think that's super beautiful. But going back to the actual skincare drops, she says you have to take about 2 to 3 drops for your entire face. I think that's very little. And smell-wise, it smells very much like a Clean Beauty. If you don't know what Clean Beauty smells like, it has the exact same smell to me as her lip suedes. It smells like a blend of oils. Another product that smells like that in my collection is the Le Fille and Rouge lip palettes. They smell exactly the same. It smells like Clean Beauty to me. Like I said, very nutty, very clean, no added fragrances. It's just a very, like, this is the product as is. So I swatched this next to my Vital Skin Foundation Stick, also number 3. And off the bat, I felt like they did not swatch the same. Not just in texture, of course. This is a stick formulation. It's much thicker. But I actually thought that they did not look like the same color next to each other when I first started swatching them. But once you blend them out, they do come really close to each other. Now, I actually really love this Vital Skin Foundation Stick. I've used a ton of this already. I don't know how much I have left. I have this much left. I definitely am a big fan of this foundation stick. This is also, I think it retails for 72 euros. I'll put the dollar and the BOUQUET price down below, but that's how much I paid for it. And although it is quite pricey, with this foundation stick, less is more is kind of the deal. And when I started with this one, I definitely used to add too much to my face. And then I kind of looked at the tutorials and how she uses it. And I realized, you know, two stripes on your face and blend it out with a paddle brush. and it looks super beautiful. So she recommends this for all skin types, also oily skin types. I was definitely interested to see a side-by-side comparison. I do this or that on my channel all the time where I just compare two of my favorite products next to each other. And I wanted to do the same for this one. So here you have the demo next to each other. On one side, I went in with the Vital Skin Foundation Stick. This is only the first layer, and if you do just one layer, you have a really beautiful light coverage, which is kind of what I like. I don't mind my pimples or hyperpigmentation peeking through. I want my skin to look a little bit better than it actually is. I decided to just go in with shade Atelier 3, although I do have Atelier 5 as well, but I wanted to just do a proper side-by-side of the two shades. This blends out really well, and I love that this is so travel friendly, and I actually think that this looks really nice on the skin. So if you're kind of looking at a stick format of a foundation, I actually think that this is worth the money. Again, less is more, so that's the tip that I could give you when comes to this product. Then of course we're looking at the Vital Skincare Complexion drops on the other side. Now I was definitely interested in trying this texture. It's incredibly lightweight. It feels like absolute air. The smell, so that kind of clean beauty smell, it dissipates right away. You don't smell it on the face. I don't smell it right now. And it is very radiant. The moment you put it on, you do see a little bit more radiance. I don't really like radiance in my foundations because I have larger pores, because I am a little bit oily around my cheek area, especially on the balls of my cheeks, and I felt that the radiance was emphasizing the cheek area a lot. Off the bat, I didn't like the way that it looked. And I remember thinking, you know, it's your own fault. You're not the customer for this. You're literally advertised as not being the customer for this. So why did I buy this? I definitely was kind of kicking myself a little bit. I actually thought that off the bat, the stick version looked so much better on my skin. Now it's been on for a hot minute, about an hour. And when I look at my skin right now, I definitely still see a bit of a difference. I feel like this is a little bit more glowy. And if that's something that you like, I definitely think that this might be for you, especially if you're not an oily skin type of girl. Hi guys, so this is my 8-hour wear test, and I definitely have some thoughts regarding the new Complexion drops by Westman Atelier. So let's zoom you guys in. So this is what the Vital Skin Foundation Stick looks like after about 8 hours of wear time. To me, it looks incredibly the same as when I just applied it. Maybe a bit dewier, but you know, Westman Atelier does have a lot of cream products, and that's kind of what you see here is a buildup of cream products. Personally, I think it looks really nice. My pores don't look enhanced, and I think that's the most important thing. My bronzer is kind of gone, but there's still a little bit of a complexion moment here, and I just really like how this is wearing. Now on the other side, it's a little bit dewier in my opinion, a little bit tackier in my opinion. It's not tacky, but around the day I had to push back the drops a little bit because it started to break on me. So there was some separation going, and you see here on this side, there is some breakage still around the nose area. Personally, I think the color match of Atelier 3 of 1 does match the Atelier 3 of the Complexion drops. So color-wise, if you are an Atelier 3 or whatever color you are, just drag it along. Also, I forgot to mention that there's currently 16 shades available, but there will be, at the end of this year, 20 shades available. So if you don't see your shade right now, maybe wait a little bit, and at the end of the year, your shade might be available. Now I want to ask you guys, what do you guys think of the two side-by-sides? If you are someone that is struggling with oily patches or has oily skin or combination to oily skin, I wouldn't actually recommend this. And I would recommend you looking into the foundation stick instead. If you're like me, your combination to oily, I actually would say you can skip on this one. As beautiful as it is, there are many, many skin tints out there that will work much better for us. Anyway guys, I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you guys all so much for watching. If you have any questions, please make sure to comment down below. Also, if you're wondering what's on my face today, please make sure to look at all the affiliates down below. And if you want to buy something, you can use one of my affiliates. I do earn a little bit of commission when you use one of my affiliates, but it directly goes back into my channel. I'm a very small channel, so everything you see here I bought myself. I love doing YouTube. Most of my subscribers know I have a real passion for this. I'm not a makeup artist, but I love reviewing Westman Atelier, and if that's something that you like, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. Anyway guys, I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.